2 students, 1 research project, 2 publications.
Research week is coming up. Do you think you're going to submit your own abstract project for the research we did over the summer?
I think so. We can each have our own submission, but with different project titles. I don't think there should be a problem since we've both worked on the abstract together.
Yeah, I think it would look really good on our CVs if we had more research projects to list, and it might even help us get into a good residency program.
I just hope they don't put us next to each other during the research fair. I can't believe they put us next to each other. It's going to be so obvious.
I don't know what we're going to do.
No, I'm freaking out.
Oh wow, how does salt affect the boiling point of water? What a great presentation. Wow, great question. Oh, no way, how does NaCl affect the boiling point of H2O? That's even better. Man, your presentations look so similar. What a coincidence. Huh. Small world.
Yes. I have something you might want to go check out.
What is it?
I was just at the research poster presentation, and there's 2 posters that look very similar, almost identical.
Let's go check it out.
All right, let's go.
Okay. I think NaCl and salt are actually the same thing. No, what a plot twist!
As a student, I can understand the pressure of balancing the conflicting demands of medical school. I mean, we're expected to have good grades, leadership positions, and multiple publications just to have a chance to get into a top residency program. However, in this scenario, the students definitely did have more options to present their poster in a more ethical way, and I think that the pressure of wanting to be competitive applicants simply clouded their judgment.
We've heard a student's perspective on this issue. Now let's hear what an expert has to say.
As a residency director, I have to point out that this issue would likely be caught in your interview. When I ask you to explain the research projects on your CV and you can't explain the difference because it was 1 project and not 2, I would bring my concerns to the admissions committee and you would be denied a residency position with us.
All right, Dr. Dean Toledo, thank you so much for being here today. So what were your first thoughts when you learned about this ethics breach? I was initially shocked and surprised. I wanted to see it for myself and see exactly what happened so I had a better idea of how to approach the situation.
And do you think these ethical decisions of these students reflects the Texas Tech policies?
No, I do not believe they reflect the policies at all. It seemed I can understand where the students were coming from in making 2 different posters, but there was definitely an ethical breach in this scenario, and they used the professor's name without his knowledge on the separate projects, which actually are the same project, and it can cause major problems later on.
And what do you think the students could have done differently?
First off, they should have talked about this with the professor they were doing research with, and then they should have collaborated together and just made 1 poster, put their names both on it, and then they could have added that to their CV. They should have presented together, and there would have been no problems at all.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Dean Toledo, for your time, and awesome bow tie, by the way.
Thank you. Every day.
We've seen some questionable choices that these students made to boost their resume and get ahead of their peers. Now let's consider what they should have done instead.
I'm so glad that we did this together.
Yeah, can you imagine if we did 2 separate projects and we ended up right next to each other? That would be so awesome.
Oh wow, what a great presentation. I do not see any ethical dilemmas here whatsoever.